I need your license. You need to identify yourself.
No,
I need your license.
I need to identify myself. You know who I am? I'm an elected official, and I know my rights.
Okay.
I'm a councilman.
That's fine.
Welcome back to IA Guy, a police podcast here. Your host, Marlon Marachi. Another good one. This is a traffic stop of another city councilman. Here we go, man. So May 4th, 2023, in the wonderful state of Connecticut, over in the city of Fairfield. And before we actually watch a little bit of the body-worn video, this is a Fairfield Police Department pulls over Alfredo Castillo. Check this out. Currently facing election fraud charges. Was recently in court over a 2023 incident in which he was stopped by Fairfield Police for an alleged traffic violation. And he says that the police officer was aggressive and combative. Take a look.
How you doing, sir? Do you have your license on you?
What are you pulling me over for?
What's that?
What are you pulling me over for?
For traveling 45 miles per
I'm
hour
not
in the
driving
25
miles.
Okay, I need your license, please.
Coming.
I need your license, please.
What are you pulling me over for?
I just explained to you.
I want to see what you pulled me over.
That's it. Okay.
Where's your gun that you said I was
don't
going
need
45?
to show you. So
yes,
if
you
you-
do. Yes,
No,
you do.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
Sir.
So you was at the stop sign. I seen you.
Yep.
With the cop.
Yep.
And I was coming down. I slowed down.
Yep.
So I don't know where you say I was going 45 miles per hour.
So the speed laser that we use can see up the hill, and as you took the bend, coming down the hill, you were traveling 45 miles per hour.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna need your license.
No, I don't have to give you a license. I want to see why you pulling me over.
Sir.
No, sir, nothing. I got my daughter here.
I understand
okay,
that.
I'm not going. I'm
which
going
is
just
why
like everybody's going.
I'm trying to be respectful here.
Okay.
I would
I want to
appreciate
know
the
what
same.
you just came to the stop sign and you just pulled me over.
No. I was sitting at the stop sign. We're working a grant for the state of Connecticut for speed enforcement.
Nobody's
okay?
speeding. I'm not speeding.
You were speeding,
I
sir.
wasn't speeding.
I'm
I had
gonna
a car
need your
behind
license,
me.
sir.
I'm not giving you my license because I wasn't speeding.
You're gonna be arrested for interfering, sir.
With my daughter?
I don't
With
want
my daughter?
I don't want to do
Okay,
that,
then.
sir.
Well, I'm not.
So I need
wasn't
your
speeding.
license. You need to identify yourself.
No,
I need your
don't
license.
need to identify myself. You know who I am? I'm an
No,
elected
I
official,
don't.
and I know
That's
my
fine.
rights.
Okay.
I'm a councilman.
That's fine. That's
okay?
fine.
But I'm
that
not
doesn't
speeding.
give you the right
And
to
I have-
not identify yourself
No, what
on a
do you mean?
traffic stop.
What are you talking about?
You
There's
are
no
detained
traffic
on
sign.
a. You are detained
I'm
on a
not.
traffic
You was at
stop.
the stop sign. I'm slowing down because I thought you was going through. So I don't know why you're saying I'm speeding.
Congress at Heritage.
So I want to talk to a captain. You right there.
You're not.
I'm slowing.
Listen.
I'm thinking you was going in. I'm slowing down, thinking you're going in, and then you pull me over.
Listen to me.
Come on,
I was
man.
completely stopped at the stop
No,
sign.
you wasn't.
Running
No, you
speed.
wasn't. No, you wasn't.
Okay.
You just came in
You're
and I
wrong.
seen you,
You're wrong, sir.
and I thought you was taking,
You're
and I
wrong,
slowed
sir.
down because I thought you was taking a
I
right.
need your license.
So I don't know why you pulling
I
me
need
over.
your license,
I
sir.
need to talk to your captain.
You need to identify
No,
yourself.
I don't need to identify because I didn't
You're
do
being
nothing wrong.
detained on a
I'm
traffic
no,
stop.
I'm not.
You
I'm
need
not.
to identify
I
yourself.
just seen you, and you're
Sir.
making my daughter cry.
I know
Okay?
you're making your
no,
daughter
you
cry.
are.
I'm very calm.
I'm going
You are
home.
not.
I just want to go home.
I'm
all right?
very calm. You are not.
No, I just want to go
You
home.
are detained on a traffic
I'm not
stop.
detained because
You are.
you're not. There's cars behind me. There was cars behind me.
What does that matter?
What do you mean it doesn't matter? So you pulled me over and I got cars behind me? And you
What
were
are you
stopping and I
talking
slowed
about?
down
There's
so you
cars
could take a...
behind you? What does that mean?
There was a car behind me.
So what?
So how I'm speeding when I'm
Sir.
seeing you, and I thought you was going to take a left and I
Sir,
slowed down.
I was completely stopped.
No, you wasn't. I just seen you. You pulled up.
Sir, you're making this a way bigger
No,
deal
I'm
than it needs
not.
to be.
I'm not
You
because
need
I
to
didn't...
identify yourself. I need your license
I'm not giving you my license because for what?
because you're detained on a traffic stop.
I'm detained for a traffic light?
Yes.
For a
traffic stop.
For what?
Okay.
Okay, there's a lot of arguing going on, and as you can see, Castillo is just wondering, hey, where were you at one point? Hey, I'm an elected official. Don't you know who I am? It's that line. You know who I am. I'm an elected official. And the cop was being very professional, very courteous, and at one point even says, you know what? I have a speed laser, and I think that's what the argument was about. Well, you need to let me see. And here's the deal about traffic stops is we shouldn't be arguing as to why, and listen up, all you drivers out there, why did you pull me over? Why? And demands to know exactly what it is that he's being pulled over for. And the cop did a great job. He said, listen, you're going over 45 over a 25 mile per hour zone. I saw you coming down the hill. I got a speed laser, And the whole time he's trying to say, hey, give me your driver's license so I can give you this moving violation and you know, call it a day and move on. But that's not what happened. So I want to point out that this dialogue going back and forth is just not going nowhere. And that's super important for you to know in terms of trying to get to the fact that, and to be quite honest with you, I don't even know what Castillo is trying to accomplish. Now, what ends up happening is the second partner, right, a colleague of the Fairfield police officer shows up, and again, he starts arguing, and this is when he actually said, you know what, look, you're being pulled over, explains to him again, and he eventually gives him his driver's license. Take a look.
For speeding.
Don't make this worse.
You're making it much worse than it
I
needs
know,
to
but
be.
I'm saying why I seen him. He said I seen him. He's pulling up. I slowed down. I think he was taking the left, and then he said, "I'm pulling you over for speeding."
Yes, because our lasers reach way down past the curve. We have these
cars,
binoculars.
okay, but there's cars behind me.
What does that but if they're behind you, what does that matter? I don't understand.
What do you mean? They're behind
There's
me,
cars
so
behind you, so what?
I'm just like these cars. They're going by.
Okay. All right, but for now, we need your driver's license so we can get you home and get you on your way, okay? There's a whole process that you can go through instead of arguing. It's not worth it. Maybe
Be right back with you. Okay, sir. Here's your license. You're being issued an infraction for traveling unreasonably fast. You could choose to pay or plead not guilty. The instructions will be listed on the bottom of the form here. Okay? If you are actually an elected official, you should be embarrassed to yourself, sir. That was no way to act, man. That's unbelievable.
No. What I'm saying is you're pulling me over. I know my rights. Come on, man.
Yep.
I'm the one who passed laws.
Okay.
I seen you right there.
Yeah. You were stopped.
Okay.
Right? So if you know the laws, you know that you have to
But I
identify
don't have to
yourself.
identify myself because
Yes,
I didn't
you
do nothing.
You
No, I
do.
don't.
Have a good one, buddy.
You too. Have a blessed day.
You too.
Okay, lessons learned. Cops were very, very professional. What could end up happening in a situation like this is that Castillo leaves, he makes his phone calls, tries to call the chief, city manager, whatever, and the Fairfield PD officer should be back in the officers. Did absolutely nothing wrong. He was courteous, he was professional, his demeanor was on point, the delivery, the attitude, and his disposition was spot on. In fact, I think he told me in the end, you know what, you ought to be embarrassed if you're an elected official. So let's just make sure that hypothetically, if there was an IA, the officer did nothing wrong. So he should be exonerated from any allegations, if any. And sometimes that happens where a city councilman calls the police chief and they feel the pressure. The police chief delegates to go ahead and cut a facial and do an IA. I'm here to tell you that that's not all necessary. But in terms of education and awareness, please don't go out there and start arguing, especially when an officer is telling you that you were speeding over 20 miles an hour and they saw you on a speed laser. If you want to argue, you're more than welcome to go to court and challenge that. So I hope you learned something. Please comment below. And like always, please be safe out there and don't forget to go Code 6. Thank you.